You got tired?
Yeah.
Manual labor.
Long guy.
Well, I did my 3/4.
Somebody walked off with it. No.
I did my 3/4 of the job. Why can't you do yours?
It's here.
You knock off the titties so you don't hit the gas tank and cause a problem. Big long Tinkerbell's in the way here. Long, steady strokes work better than little back and forth movements. You want some light on there? I'll give you some light. There, now you can see the bad spot. Now, if you didn't put so much on there, it wouldn't be like that. Oh, it's a tight squeeze. Look at that. There it goes. Yep, good one. Bingo. Gets loose once it's in there. Dave stole my bolt. There it is. There it is. Way over there.
Well, I know it's here someplace.
They had to be perfect.
Like you said, they're a hot commodity around here, and if I had a wire brush, somebody picked it up.
There's a nut. Where's your pin?
Pin's already in there.
Oh, the pin's got to come out to go through this.
Oh shit.
We gotta get the seat on there first. Where's your seat? We need a seat. Where's your seat?
It's right there.
Well, it needs to go on the bike.
Why?
So you can put his butt up here and see what the spring tension is.
Oh, well. Guys, I'm gonna call it a night.
All right, you guys can go home early.
Alright? You know what?
We're gonna do a
Great job.
butt. We're gonna do a butt test. Because tomorrow I gotta work on real stuff. Not this
Okay.
kind of. Not these
You coming to
Harleys.
work tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be here. Everything I didn't do today, I gotta do tomorrow.
Am I sitting on this?
It'd be better if you had the seat on there so you know exactly where you're gonna be sitting. That way we can
Put
tell
that
what the.
seat stuff.
That way we can tell what's going
The
on.
seat is all together with the seat.
It's because we put it that way, right?
Everything is there. The spacers,
That's
all
good.
the
That's a
bolts,
good
all
thing.
the washers, everything is on the seat.
That must mean
So
Seats on their
what you
side
do
saddle.
is, here,
Look at that, seats on their side saddle.
I need this with the spacer, okay? Now, the spacer was in the middle, okay? Middle hole,
it was?
yep. Hang on a second.
That's not correct.
I got it.
That's not the correct seat spacers.
I thought it was
Well,
the
they're
end.
not. You know what? You know that spacer that I gave you? I'll take that spacer.
You need more than one.
I thought
I
it was
know.
on the end.
Why don't you get the correct seat hardware and put on there? We probably got a kit that has that.
Where?
And all that stuff I had.
Okay. I'll be right back.
It's probably metric anyway. We'll dig one up for you.
Here.
Actually, I do an order on Monday, so we can order. Find the number in the V-Twin book. We'll get order you for the seat hardware kit. That way you have the right stuff in there. Of course, it's probably metric screws again, bolts. Light off. Yeah, lights on.
It's gotta go back.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
wait a minute. This nut goes
How come
back.
you're not in the back hole where you belong?
Well, because that's where it was.
Well, we need to go all the way back because he's a big boy.
Okay, well, let me get this started now.
Here, pull that one out. Let him get it started. Okay.
Oh, shit.
What does that mean?
That means,
Maybe he's
shit.
having problems.
Don't move the bike, please.
Yeah, he could stand the seat up. That might be easier.
Should we stand the seat up?
All right, at this second. Okay, go ahead. If you want, but... Well, I should be able
Oh,
to...
there it is.
There we go.
Go ahead. Keep going. Okay, well, I still have to cock it to one side to
Got to cheat. Put a screwdriver on the other side would help, but we don't have one here.
I'm not going to use a screwdriver. I use my finger.
That works too. There you go. Look at that.
Okay.
That looks nice.
Okay, put the pin in. Oh, wait a minute. This is not on there right. Okay.
Yeah, I did that myself.
Okay. Put the pin in. Okay.
Safety hook on.
Yeah, stop the air leak.
Okay. Now, let me hand tighten that. Okay. There you go. You're going to be sitting straighter. You're going to be sitting up straighter. Standing up, sitting up.
Need help?
Yeah.
He's got problems.
I get it.
You got that? Careful.
This feels higher than.
Getting up.
Go ahead, get down.
You're not supposed to be that high in the
Now
air?
jump on it. Okay. He's getting the same amount of travel.
He bottomed out though, didn't
Yep. Just like he was before.
he? Okay, so you got to soften up the spring load, the tension at the bottom, that adjuster. You got to back that thing way down. And then we got to probably add one spring inside to get it up in there. Tension's pretty good. It's dry right now. It'll be a little bit softer once you
Yeah.
get more weight on it.
Be careful now. All right.
I was taking a corner.
Yeah. Good thing the straps are strong. All right, so I see we got.
Get down. Got it.
Falling down is easy.
So we got to take out some of that slack. So put those two nuts all the way together on the adjuster.
Are we going to be able to get that nut off?
Yeah. Well, maybe. And we have to put a spring inside of the seat post up on top to take the extra load. Where is your seat post, the old one?
Right over there.
All right, guys.
All right, see you guys later.
See you later.
See you guys.
Where's your seat post at? There it is. Yeah, it's getting wet over here. All the stuff on the floor should move. It's getting wet.
Yeah, I see that.
We have wetness issues around here today. So, inside of here, a couple springs that we need to get. Here, unscrew that. Yeah, it's not holding, is it? Yeah, try it. It's going.
But that spring that's up there, there's only one.
We only need one.
Little tiny one.
That's the one we need.
I thought there was
Why is it not coming?
Gotta get to the end.
We're at the end.
Oh, we are at the end.
Why isn't that tube coming off?
It's that spring that's in there.
Would you beat it with a big hammer?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, evidently.
Here, hold on to that.
Okay.
Here's that coupling on the floor again.
That's not the smoke detector?
Yeah, it's slacking water again. Something keeps knocking that thing on the floor, I don't know why. Alright, we take that spring and stuff it inside of your other seat post. You take this and adjust it all the way down. Right now we're about this high. You bring it all the way down here. That'll give you some more travel. And then we'll bottom out up here with more tension up here. That'll make it stiffer for what you got.
Okay, but I guess this one will fit in the other one because it's bigger.
Hopefully it'll fit in the tube, but we don't know until we try it. I think it would fit because all the stuff, some of the stuff might be original parts in here.
Yeah,
We just don't know.
right.
So we have to take that seat post out and see what we got to work with. It's not hot, is it? Not really. Guess I can take the welding gloves off. There you go, original. Okay, now I get the bottom of this thing off. Where's the big wrench I had out? So we want to adjust this all the way down. That should give you some more travel.
So move it this way?
I'll move it this way. If you go up, you lose travel.
Oh,
These
okay.
are all coil binding on you in here. That's what's happening. So I'm assuming that's what's happening, because this will shorten travel when you shove this up. So,
But it'll increase in the compression, right?
well, you're right now you're concrete out. When you're going down, see how these are cleft. I don't see how you're bottoming that out. It doesn't look like it's.
Well, you only have this much before it hits bottom
Yeah, but you were
on something.
You shouldn't have been bottoming out. I'm moving it that far myself. See, I'm going down
Yeah,
2
but
inches.
isn't this the part?
Yeah, but I don't see what you're bottoming out. You were bottoming out hard against
No,
something.
I think I'm bottoming out on this on the top post. On the seat post. Because you only have
Yeah, maybe.
this much room.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Should we put it back in and?
No, we need to go in and do it. So, you want to see how to fix this problem?
Yeah.
Not my crescent wrench we're using. Not that one. I want mine. I want that piece of crap. Here it is. You're hiding my tool from me.
This is yours.
No, this is the good one here.
Oh.
This is the Proto made in USA.
Oh.
American made. That thing's a true craft. True drunk.
Oh.
Made Wang Bang line. It's a special seat post repair facility over here. You know, it looks like a lathe. Where's your spring? Did you bring your spring with you?
Nope.
Why not? I need a spring.
Okay.
I got dirty. Look at that, I got dirt. I got oil on me. So this spring here is a little bit frail. This is supposed to be a heavy duty seat post. This spring here is a piece of thin ass crap. That needs to be a lot stiffer. This one here is pretty stiff when you hit it. The problem is this spring is too soft, so it collapses real easy. So we need a heavier spring than that. So, but you don't have room to put the big ones down here inside of this. Bring all of those springs!
I'm bringing them all.
You got oil in this thing too.
Which ones do you like?
Okay, you take any off yet?
Not yet.
Oh, we needed some.
Which one do you like?
Well, I needed that one there.
The red one?
No, the one that matches this one,
Oh, okay.
but it's different.
Yeah.
There. So this one here, you didn't undo it yet.
Not yet.
What are you waiting for?
I can't chew gum and walk at the same time.
That explains a lot. I don't see a lot of heavy-duty action on the seat post. Looks like the same frail piece of crap that they use on everything else around here. Let's see. We have to hold onto this bushing. What are you standing back for?
Well, You can't have the star out of the picture.
The car might go blow up or something.
No.
All right. Go right near the garbage can. Where everything belongs. Well, that'll add some stiffness when you hit that. This thing here is pretty frail. We need more stiffness.
What about that Chevy valve spring?
I don't think it'll fit in here. Yeah, it doesn't fit in there.
Well, how come it fit in that other one?
It didn't fit in the other one either.
Oh, that's right, it didn't.
Problem is this is too thin.
Yeah.
Look at that. That doesn't do anything. These are going to be pretty damn stiff when they hit.
As long as they don't hit bottom.
So we'll just stuff everything in here. Where's my where's the one we're keeping? This one. That'll work. Looks like it had some kind of a locking compound in there.
Forgot what I was doing here.
Were you filming the chips again?
No, I was so interested in what you were doing that I forgot to swing the camera that way.
Oh, that happens. Okay. Yeah. So, I think we can crank a little more into this here. See, it's threaded up to here,
Yeah.
but at some point you lose travel. But right now I don't think we're losing travel there. It should have got stiffer here because it's going to be working. This spring's going to coil blind pretty quickly once you hit in here. So let's go see what you got. We'll do another test. Play with it a little bit until it gets better. Well, we're out of parts, so. Getting back here, I don't know why. Where'd the pin go?
Right here.
All right. Go up and get on the other side and pretend like you know what you're doing.
Try.
I can't go too far, get the wheel back in there yet. All right. Bring it down a little bit for you.
Yeah.
You can pull on the handlebars, it ain't gonna go anywhere.
Yeah, let's.
See if it feels any different. Well, you notice how this whole seat post assembly is buckling under here?
Go all the way down.
Almost. Are you sitting on it with all your weight?
Yeah.
Sit up a little bit. Just sit on it. It's way too soft for your weight.
Yeah.
You only got this much travel. Bottom, jump on it a little bit. Yeah, you only got about a ½ inch of movement. Your bottom's right there.
And it's going down and hitting the top of the tube.
No, but you're buried in a seat post pretty far though. And your seat's pretty much junk. That T-bar is a piece of crap. It's probably import. It's not original. Days would have been a lot better. See, this whole thing is just inverted buckling here. It's just gonna, it's done. Need a lot more attention than what we got. So this seat post's a joke. We got to buy that heavy duty spring set and then play with it some more. Just kind of bounce up and down a little bit. So you got 1.5 inches of movement right there. If you get any kind of a bump, you're gonna be bottomed out.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel it right there.
Yeah, you don't have enough preload in the system. Now we can preload a little bit by moving the tension up a little bit, but we can try that and see what happens. Okay, pull this off. But your T-bar is junk. You need to use that. You need to use Dave's T-bar. Okay, look under here. See how this now is? See how it's flat right now? It's like this when you sit on it. This whole thing bends down. Dave's might have had the double plate in it to keep it up. You need that.
So that's why.
That's why that one's all bent.
Yeah.
See how this one's bent? It's import. Harley ones don't usually do this. They stay up. So, okay, pull that pin out of there. Okay, slip it on up. There you go. Now basically you were going right to here.
Yeah.
So you're going that deep. So you're not really deep. The problem was you were sitting right here. So from here to here was just you sitting on the bike. So you lost all this travel by just sitting on it with just your body weight. So you don't have enough preload in it. Now this will give us more preload by jacking this weight the hell down. But at some point we're going to lose travel. But we don't know where that point's at yet. So let's try that right now and find out. Good idea what's going to happen. Need to get this spring. I don't have a wrench for holding this. That's the problem. See before we head it all the way out. Can't get into that damn thing. I need a wrench cut down to do this. I don't want to sacrifice any of my tools yet to do these. Oh, you got this all loose. Makes it easy. Let's go ahead and crank this thing on down. This will put more preload into it. But like I said, you start losing travel at some point. The threads we got left, that's just about it. Yeah, we're bottom, I think. Yep. See how this is almost done? And these are now collapsing down. So at some point you're going to lose. You're going to just call this is going to collapse on you more. Right now it hasn't. What are you filming?
I don't know.
You stand on my line. That's why the airline came on. That's about what we needed that to be for the bottom. Now when I put lubricant on here, it's going to get even freer.
Right here.
You see it? All right. a big difference in preload, see?
Oh, yeah.
See, you're up an inch higher now.
Yeah.
So just kind of bounce up lightly on it. Yeah, see, you're still pretty good. That really helped a lot doing that. Okay, jump on it hard. You're not bottoming? Not yet. There, bottom there. That inner spring needs to be a lot stiffer that's up inside that thing.
And I've got a set of Fat Boy springs for up there, but they're at home.
Yeah, but we don't have a set here, so.
Right.
So you can either play with that at home, or we have to order up the set from V-Twin and get it in for you. So this heavy-duty seat post is supposed to be the heavy springs in already, but obviously these springs suck. Now, whether the other ones are any better, I don't know.
Or it's for a less fat guy than me.
Yeah, well, that's the problem with these repop seat posts. They have really light springs in them. Doesn't care what they say they have in them.
Uh-huh.
But we're maxed that up on the preload, and that definitely did help. But it's, you know, we need that much again, then we'd be fine. But see, now when you sit on it, you only come down about this far. And you're working up and down. You're in this area here. You know, somewhere in this area where you're working at. When you bounce on the hard, you only got to about here. So it bottoms out right about here. So you had to hit it really hard to get to that point.
Yeah.
So that spring on the inside of the tube in here needs to be twice as stiff as what it is. And then that would help you. We can't do much on the preload. We're maxed out on the preload. We just need more on top. All right, that's it for that. We got the adjusters all cut down to the same length as the Harley ones. The correct ones. So we're still not sure if this is going to work on the clearing the speedometer over there.
I'm pretty sure because it's got the smaller head than the one that was on there.
This one's bigger than what the one was on it.
No, the
Oh, you mean the one you took out?
Yeah, the
yeah,
one.
but this is still bigger than the 45 one.
Right, but not by much.
But if worst case, we can put it on the lathe. We can taper cut this thing, barrel cut it, and just make it a nice smooth taper, and just have a little bit of hex on the backside. But if you can keep the full hex, it'd be better. So we'll have to play with that, see how it looks on the bike. But at least we got the adjusters fixed. The seat post isn't working, but it's just a little soft. But it is working. This T-bar is a piece of crap. When you put your elbow on it, it just bends. See, look at that. Look. How much pressure am I putting on that? About 20 pounds?
Oh, heck.
Now, you imagine what you do when you put on how much that bends down.
Yeah.
So this thing is just way, way too soft. So we'll have to dig out Dave's double fat one and try that. That'll help. And I'll have to refit that bush in the front probably again. All right, well, that's it for now. We're going to clean this mess up. And it's for tonight.